70 years after African Americans broke the military's final color barrier, surviving members of the Montford Point Marines gathered on Capitol Hill to receive the Congressional Gold Medal, the nation's highest civilian honor. More than 400 Montford Marines attended the ceremony, where they each received a replica of the medal. They're in good company. George Washington, Mother Teresa, the Wright brothers, and Thomas Edison also earned the honor. From 1942 to 1949, nearly 20,000 African Americans went to Montford Point, a blacks-only boot camp at Camp Lejeune. Most soon were shipped off to war, with the majority heading to the Pacific Theater during World War II. They served as members of the 51st and 52nd Defense Battalions in support roles for white troops. Others also served in Korea and Vietnam. These Marines were once not allowed on the base at Camp Lejeune without a white escort, and yet they served side by side in the U.S. military. On this day, June 28, 2012, 70 years later, they finally received the honor they deserve. The Marines were the last branch of the military to allow blacks to join when President Franklin D. Roosevelt issued an executive order in 1941.
This is about the Marine Corps today. We have a chance to honor these Marines, and all Marines across the Corps are going to have an opportunity to look and see the history that these folks have set for them and the shoes that they have to fill. It's an honor for us to do this today.
He's an Iwo Jima survivor.
It's not in history, but we turned the tide because they were in bad shape.
The legacy of the United States Marine Corps and these men who have paved the way to where we are today, the successes and the history, our storied history of the United States Marine Corps is right here in these men that are sitting before us.
This is not just Marine Corps history or black history. This is American history, and the world definitely needs to know that these men of Montford Point endured segregation, racial disparity, despondency. They fought 2 wars, and more so they had to fight for the right to fight.
Just couldn't imagine that this would ever happen.
On this momentous day, the Montford Point Marines were properly written into the 236-year history of the Corps. New recruits and senior officers will learn in future about their first African-American members. The Montford Point Marines. This is their story.
We took of protection with ourselves philosophically, and we said to ourselves, I take my freedom, lest I die, for pride runs through my vein, not blood, and principle supports me so that I with lifted head see liberty, not sky. I am he who dares to say, I shall be free or dead today.